Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. In this video I'm going to be drawing Legolas and Gimli from the Lord of the Rings. Just a little doodle page. I'm redrawing old doodles I had drawn ages ago when I was first obsessed with Lord of the Rings. I miss being obsessed with Lord of the Rings, honestly. Drawing this little page and the Legolas and Thranduil doodle page. Very nostalgic, very fun. I loved doing it. I love drawing these guys. It's just, I miss drawing Lord of the Rings fan art, guys. There's just so much other fan art I want to draw too, my OCs and stuff. But anyway, so this doodle page will be much like the Thranduil and Legolas one I did, so it's going to be one main doodle that's colored and a bunch of little ones that aren't, except this is going to be Legolas and Gimli, and most of these are redraws, if not all of them actually, of doodles that I did. I say doodles, like probably more like sketches. I always say doodles, but people always tell me they're not doodles, they don't look like doodles. But anyway, so a lot of them are from about 2015 to 2017, maybe 18-ish, about that time, that I drew the original ones, and so I just kind of redrew them here. A lot of them were just me drawing them together, you know, just standing, interacting together, but a lot of other ones were supposed to be like scenes from after when the Fellowship disbanded, when they went and traveling together, because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I read Lord of the Rings, but after the Fellowship disbanded, Legolas and Gimli kind of went traveling together. I think they at least visited each other's homes, but I'm not sure if they like kind of just went traveling around together for a little while. But so I would draw like little doodles of them, like camping around a campfire, or sitting down and resting, or riding a horse, you know, through the plains or whatever. And yeah, but a lot of the doodles I did of them were just like this main doodle, which is just Legolas leaning on Gimli, which I thought was so funny. Now the original doodle of this was semi-chibi, so they were a lot more like chibi-ified, cutified. For this sketch though, I decided just to keep them normal. And bro, who's to say Legolas didn't lean on Gimli like that? They're best friends, right? They'd probably goof off with each other. So who's to say he wouldn't have leaned on Gimli, and then Gimli's just leaning on his axe. But yeah, I thought it was so funny. I love a good best friendship, guys. I miss drawing these guys. I miss drawing Lord of the Rings fan art. It was so fun drawing, not just this doodle page, but drawing the Legolas and Thranduil one too. Like, I miss being obsessed with it, if that makes any sense. It's like that too when I was drawing all this How to Train Dragon fan art. I miss being obsessed with it. And like, I get in my little spurts of re-obsession, but I just miss drawing them. And then I have the sketches like of I went all off track what I was trying to say. So for the doodles on this page, I was doing mostly it's just random drawings of them together, and but one I did kind of redraw was them camping, kind of. So the one with them leaning up against the tree and Gimli sleeping is just supposed to be like them kind of resting, camping, if you will. But Legolas doesn't need to sleep, because elves in this universe don't really sleep like humans do. They kind of do this weird trance thing, I think, where they kind of like sleep with their eyes open. It's only for like an hour or two. And but for this little sketch, I kind of just have Legolas kind of just chilling while Gimli rests because he got tired. So yeah, that was supposed to be kind of like a little like them kind of stopping to rest during their travels. And the other two are just, you know, them sitting back to back, them just walking and talking, stuff like that, you know, just being pals, because I love a good best friendship. It's just so stinking cute. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's because I never had friends all through my life that I love best friendships, or if I don't know why. I don't know if there's a science behind this, guys, but like, I just really love best friendships. If you couldn't tell, if you know me for long enough, you know that I love best friendships. And if there's a character duo that's, or maybe even a trio that's like bestest of best friends, I'm probably going to be obsessed, quite possibly. But anyway, I had so much fun drawing this. Like I said, it was such a throwback to my obsession with Lord of the Rings, and my countless doodles of Legolas I drew him mostly, obviously, because he's my favorite. And I would draw him, like I said, with Gimli, with Thranduil, with Tauriel, sometimes with the Fellowship, just by himself in many different, I guess you could say AUs, like alternate universes. So I've drawn multiple different versions of him. But I miss drawing them. This was so fun. I'm super happy with how pretty much all of these came out. I really love him leaning on Gimli like that. It's hilarious. I think it's funny anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird, but I did struggle a bit with the coloring. Like, I feel like Gimli's color palette is so like samey. Like, I was having a hard time getting the values right so that everything would just blend in together. I had so much trouble with that. You'll probably see me going back and forth on like changing, like making his hair darker and lighter, or the like chainmail darker and lighter, the reds darker and lighter, like trying to get the values and all, and his gloves darker and lighter. Like, I was having a hard time making, you know, Gimli different values because his colors are all so similar. But, and for Legolas, for some reason, I was having a hard time shading his face the way I liked it. I don't know. I kept on tweaking it throughout the whole coloring process of the main sketch. Don't know why, but I'm still pretty happy with it. I of course got carried away with the lighting and the shading. It's therapeutic, guys. Painting on one layer and doing all the colors. I just get carried away, and I could put way more detail in it than I was originally going to, because of course this was supposed to be like a sketch, a quick little doodle. Alas, never turns out that way. In fact, all the little like doodle pages that are sketch pages that I did in this style with like, it's supposed to look like, you know, a faded sketch on an old piece of paper and like kind of messy. I feel like the first one with Legolas and Thranduil is like the messiest one. As like I kept doing more of these doodles, like I kept getting more and more detailed. And more like, I would just get too more like perfectionist, I guess. I don't know. Now, I was looking at the first one, like I said, with Legolas and Thranduil the other day, and I'm like, you know, that one actually looks a lot more messy compared to like this one. It's a lot more polished, which was kind of not the point. It was supposed to be messy. Again, look like a faded sketch on a piece of paper. It's been sitting around in a drawer for a while, but oh well. I still think I still love how it turned out. I still think it's very cute. I still had so much fun drawing it. AI could never, guys. There's a reason why actual art is just so much better than AI, because again, like I said, it's therapeutic. Do you know how much fun I had drawing this? AI could never have that kind of fun. I'm sorry, that's a totally different topic for a totally different day, but anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please do give a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I do have a Redbubble and a Zazzle store if you want to check those out. The links will be in the description. Yeah. I will see you on the next one, guys. Bye-bye.